What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 84, and we start today's episode off with a game against Fulham here in the Premier League. And of course we come on the back of the 2-0 victory away at Goodison Park in our last league game. And of course that game also saw the debut for Lacazette as well, who of course signed on deadline day. Brown today left the club to buy Leverkusen for £19 million. Lacazette came in for £16 million, well, £16.1 million if you will. And yeah, I mean, it was a very eventful deadline day, because when I first started the deadline day I thought there's no way I'm making any more signings or do any deals because I haven't got any money, and suddenly we sell one of our best players and bring in a new fresh face. It was really eventful, but still he did score and assist on his debut against Everton, so a really good start for him. But he will be benched for the next game against Fulham here at the Hawthorns, and the reason being was quite simple. This game was being played in midweek, and as I've said many times before, the stamina on FIFA, like, players just get fatigued really easily, and it means that there's, you know, if you're like me and you abuse the right trigger and you admit that, it does mean that you're probably not going to be able to use these players, you know, every single time you want to. So that means that he would be on the bench for this game, but I still fancied our chances. We did take on Fulham here. The first chance did fall to us, and the first goal fell to us as well. Victor Anichebe, starting in the place of Lacazette, opens the scoring in the 5th minute there. Tyder won us the ball back down the right hand side, chipped it inside, and Anichebe could not miss. And interestingly enough, I saw as well, that's only his first goal in the Premier League this season, so he may be a super sub, but he's not scored a single goal before this one in the Premier League. Crazy. I guess we haven't needed him, but even so. Berahino almost doubled the lead on the 10th minute there, but his shot hit the post and Fulham cleared the ball away. And in the 15th minute we came through again, Anichebe into Berahino, and this time it's a great save by Bettinelli, and Fulham cleared. So still 1-0, but all the chances coming to us. In the 23rd minute here, Berahino goes through again down the right hand side, takes on Ward and Bodyruv, beats him for pace, keeps on going, and number 6 pulls Berahino to the floor, and the referee has no hesitation in awarding a penalty. So penalty to us. He can complain all he likes to number 6, but the reality is he was using those hands to grab hold of Berahino's shirt, and as Berahino took a tumble, it is a definite penalty to us. So great chance to make it 2-0 early on in this game with 25 minutes on the clock. It is going to be Berahino against Bettinelli, and as I said, penalties very easy to score this year. Whenever you smash it to the top right hand corner or the top left hand corner, you'll usually score. So for this one I thought I'd do something different, chipped it down the middle and scored as well, because Bettinelli dove to his left, and that made it 2-0. So West Brom 2, Fulham 0, Berahino getting the goal, chipping it down the centre, making the goalkeeper look a bit of a fool, and it is 2-0 to the Baggies. So West Brom 2, Fulham 0. I would have to wait quite a while until the next chance here in the 44th minute, but it was Hugo Rodallega going for the header. Ben Foster missed it, and the follow-up header was cleared off the line by Nastasic, so Fulham almost grabbed themselves a goal back just before half-time. And another good chance here, their shot was well saved by Ben Foster, and we managed to get the ball away. So still 2-0, and 10 minutes after the restart, Coutinho's on the ball, goes down the left-hand side and finds Safia Tyder. Really good chance here, takes on his man, finds Billy Raul, our 16-year-old. Ronaldo chops round one and shoots. But it's a great save by Bettinelli, and he denies Raul with a fantastic save there, and it is still 2-0. And from the corner, Safia Tyder crosses the ball in towards the big giant Vestergaard, who wins the header, but it's another great save by Bettinelli, and if it wasn't for him, Fulham would have been 4 or 5 goals down by now. In the 75th minute here, we almost scored another goal. Wellington Silva's free kick going just wide and into the side netting. And the last chance would fall in the 84th minute here. Again, it was to us. Berahino finding Safia Tyder. Good free ball in towards Billy Raul. Another good chance for our youngster, but his shot goes just wide the post and behind for a goal kick. And the game did finish 2-0, so a clean sheet, a good victory, and yeah, a solid win. And it was a backup team really we used. So many changes to the side, and in the end we didn't really need to worry about the first team members. So Lacazette, who scored and assisted on his debut, we didn't need to worry about him, and that's the best thing about this team really. Whatever side I put out, I feel very confident that they'll get the job done. So West Brom 2, Fulham 0, and a very good result for us. Following that, we had an email here to see that a player is coming back from injury. That is Danny Ings, which is very lovely to see. And we then prepared for our following game, which would be against Manchester United here in the Premier League. And I was about to get into the game, and I then saw that there was an unavailable player within your chosen starting 11 as subs, and I was like, okay, who's that? And it's Zambrano and Carrillo. So both Zambrano and Carrillo, the two Peruvians, were away on international duty, and I was like, what? because I was never told this. My Peruvian players, my Peruvian pairing, Zambrano and Carrillo, both first 11 members, had gone away on international duty, and I was like, well, I wasn't aware of this. No one had told me, no one had notified me. I was never told that those players were going to be leaving on international duty. And as you can see, I was in my email inbox. I thought I'd show you this. No emails whatsoever. I looked at the international list of fixtures. There's no international games. In the international friendlies, there's no Peru game. There's no, well, there's just no game at all for any of those teams there in March 2017, which is the month we're in right now. Sorry, we're in February right now. That's for March's fixtures, so there's no February fixtures at all. So yeah, Zambrano and Carrillo had gone, and it wasn't just those two either. Kim Seung-gyu and also Jason Davidson, so the Korean goalkeeper and the Australian left back, they'd also left on international duty. All four of those players had gone, and I wasn't told that at all. I never got an email. There were no fixtures. There's nothing to suggest that those players should have left the club, and they all just gone. And I was like, you can't just take my players, do you know what I mean? You've got to tell me this. I need to know, because I rested, obviously, Zambrano and Carrillo for the Fulham game. Had I known they were going to miss this game, I would have played them in that one. I was just so frustrated about that, because like I looked through my footage and I thought maybe I missed it. Maybe I accidentally deleted the email really quickly, but there was nothing there. So they literally just took my players on the day. There was no international symbol to tell me they'd left the club beforehand. I checked it before the last advance going into this game against United on the weekend. They were still at my club, so basically it's like the officials from the Peruvian FA, the Australian FA and the Korean FA basically just coming into my dressing room here at the Hawthorns with like an hour to go and saying, oh yeah, we're going to take those players and you're not going to be able to use them against United. And I was like, what? This is ridiculous. But still, it would mean we were out with Zambrano and Carrillo, so it wouldn't matter that Kim Seung-gyu and Davidson weren't here, obviously, because they don't really play. But as for Zambrano and Carrillo, I was still frustrated to know that two of my regular first 11 players, two very decent players, would not be able to be in our first 11 and would have to make do without them. But still, I fancy my chances, and we did take on United. The first chance fell to them in the 5th minute, and Wayne Rooney almost scored a great goal there, but his shot went just wide the post and out for a goal kick. The way it bent in and out was absolutely crazy, but it was still scoreless. But just a few minutes later, United have another good chance here with Darren Fletcher getting onto the ball, finding Santiago Grillo, who was a member of our squad last year. His pass came inside and the shot went just wide the post and out for a goal kick. And another great chance for United in the 45th minute here. Raphael finding Campbell, who came on for the injured Hernandez, and it was a really good save by Ben Foster, and we got the ball away. So still scoreless as we went into the second half, and I had to give the boys rollicking in the dressing room at half time because it was such a poor first half. We were all over the place, and the perfect response came literally directly from kickoff, because as Niang went through down the right hand side, he Berber spinned around Raphael, heel to heel flicked around Phil Jones, I think it was, and it was a brilliant finish into the far corner, and we made it West Bromwich Albion 1, Manchester United 0. So after such a poor first half where we hadn't had a single shot, we were all over the place, just couldn't seem to get into the game at all, that is exactly how we respond. A really nice goal from Niang and a very, well, just a great start all round, what can I say. And from kickoff here, United again give the ball away with Darren Fletcher giving it towards Santiago Grillo. Grillo plays the ball short, and as we win it back here, Lacazette's onto the ball. Good chance here as he turns Phil Jones, goes through one-on-one and shoots, but it's a good stop by De Gea, and United clear the ball away. So still 1-0, but a really fast start to the second half, exactly what we wanted. And in the 55th minute, Chris Smalling loses out towards Kevin Savanier, who turns him, plays it in towards Niang. Niang into Lacazette. Ronaldo chops around Luke Shaw, the last man, and it's as cool as you like. This guy has got off to a fantastic start here in a West Bromwich Albion shirt. That is 2 goals in 2 games and 2 assists, I believe, as well. And it's 2-0 to West Brom. So perfect start to his career, and we're off to a great second half start here. But in the 71st minute, United had a chance there, but the shot went wide and out for a goal kick. And in the 78th minute here, United give the ball away again. It falls to Will Hughes. He finds Lacazette, and Lacazette gets himself another assist. And it's Victor Anichebe who comes off the bench and scores again. So the super sub gets us another goal. It was Lacazette with another assist as well. Nice little Ronaldo chop. Good through ball as well. Anichebe peels off the last man, Chris Smalling, dives in and makes it West Brom 3, United 0. So the second half was just perfect. It really was. I mean, the first half was just so poor. I couldn't do anything at all. But in the second half, it was just a perfect response. Everything went according to plan. A great 3-0 win against United. And the crusade in the league continues as we stay top of the table. So as always, guys, a big thank you for watching the video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed the episode, then please do leave a like, because it is, of course, much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out, and it only takes a second to click that like button. And I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode very soon.